So let's go ahead and just take a breath, allow all to settle, allow things to be as they are. And the request or the issue was, why doesn't everybody recognize what I'm doing, my value, how important I am? We go through this world, each of us, as the center of our own universe. And so we always expect that others should recognize how central we are to all that is. After all, I'm the one here. Why doesn't everybody else recognize that? This is a default of human nature. So just notice what comes up when you think about how others don't recognize how central you are, when others don't recognize your contributions. Sometimes we have to explain ourselves many, many times. Sometimes we have to work for years and years to get whatever it is that we think that we deserve. So notice whatever comes up when you think about that, because I'm willing to make a bet. Everybody here feels that way to one extent or another. Why don't others recognize me? So just notice what comes up in relation to that. Notice any thoughts, stories, memories, images, sounds. And then pay attention to the body and what's happening there. Notice any sense of discomfort, distress. And take a breath and just allow it as best you can to be here. And it's here anyway. And when you're ready, let's use our 3 magic questions. Could you let that go? Would you be able to? Remember, yes or no is okay, either way. And would you let that go? Are you willing? Now look inside and think about any recent memory of how it was that you were not recognized, not acknowledged, the role that you play, the value that you've created, your presence in the world. Any recent memory of how you might have been looked over, ignored, and whatever comes to mind, whatever memory shows up. Just notice what that stirs in your awareness. And look especially into the body. The body is so effective in mirroring what's happening in our awareness. Notice any sense of discomfort, disease. Notice also what's happening in the mind, any images, sounds, that little voice, so often critical. And now check and see, is there any desire to change this, make this different, make it go away, or even hold on to it, to assign meaning to it, to make it into a story? And just allow that as best you can. That's a natural reaction. So just check into any desire to control your experience, to control how others see you. And then notice also how personal it seems to feel. It's that sense of me, the solitary individual struggling against a harsh and cruel world, a world that ignores me, belittles me, second guesses me, a world that doesn't recognize how central and important I am. And as you notice those feelings, just check and see, is there any sense that you should not feel that way? Any judgment, any kind of self-censorship? Whatever is here, could you allow it, open to it, give it permission? And then, when you're ready, check and see. Can you find that individual who feels that way? Have a good look around. Can you find that person, that trace of the individual who feels that way? And if you did notice or find something, let's just check. Is that possibly a thought, a story, a memory? Or is that possibly a sensation in the body of some kind? And now let's ask another question. Is any of that you? Or are you that which is aware of sensations in the body? Are you that which is aware of thoughts, memories, mental images and constructions? Just for now, could you allow yourself to rest as that, as awareness, just as best you can? And notice how it feels. Notice any shift. As you allow yourself to rest as the awareness of thoughts and the awareness of sensations, you might notice also how good this feels. Just for now, could that be enough?